Well, hey there friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Angel. Today I am coming at you finally with my 2019 bullet journal setup and my January spread. I will be late to my own funeral, just an FYI, so I'm gonna try to get these videos out for you guys by the first of the month, if not by the week prior to the new month beginning. So bear with me on that, I'm working on it. It's quite difficult when you do work like full-time jobs and have life and things to attend to, so these spreads actually take a really long time for me to make, and I don't do the in real time of me making them because I break it up and I do it in different days and sporadically whenever I have time, usually late at night before I fall asleep because it's very relaxing for me. So I don't always set up everything perfect, and a lot of times I just do it on my couch, so that's why I show you guys the finished product. I'd love to be able to show you guys in real time of how I do everything, but until I can really do that, we'll just be doing it this way. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling now and let's get into the video. Alright guys, this is literally the 5th or 6th time now that I've been trying to film this video and get it together. But I don't know what's been going on. It's partly due to my equipment and partly due to probably me not working my computer properly and losing footage. So here is my 2019 bullet journal setup. I did decide to put a key here, which I actually just did today, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. We'll see how long this lasts. But when you open the first page here, I just have 2019 at a glance. Not too crazy about how this page turned out, but I'm living for this page. It's so clean and simple. So this is just an overall view of my year. These are very time consuming to make, but I really like having one in my bullet journal because I didn't do this last year and I had to keep finding a calendar every month to do my monthly layout. So rather than having to look at my phone or look at a calendar, I can just come right to this page and not have to worry about taking out anything extra or finding any calendar to make my monthly spread with. This here is my future log. I don't really have too much in here aside from birthdays, but I'm not too sure what else I'll use this for, to be honest, so I guess it's fine like that. Here, thanks to Amanda Rachley, I have my grid spacing chart. This thing's awesome. I'm so happy that she put this in her bullet journal so that I could copy it and put it in mine. I have a little quote here, there's always something to be thankful for, and my theme for 2019 is gratitude, so I thought that was a nice fit right there. And then here for 2019 I have my goals, which you could see my word of the year is gratitude. I have some finance and personal goals, relationship goals, YouTube, WordPress, travel, and fitness, all of which, I will be working on this year. I did put this quote down here at the bottom that says, "It's better to be at the bottom of the ladder you want to climb than at the top of the one you don't," by Stephen Kellogg. I thought that was a really fitting quote because sometimes I feel overwhelmed when I'm trying to learn something new or I'm trying to put something new into practice because I feel like I'm not good enough or I should already be at a certain point by a certain time, and I'm not. So I just have to remember that small baby steps is the way, and as long as you're climbing the direction that you want to be, I'd rather be like here trying to practice salsa and be terrible at it than be this great amazing yoga instructor or weightlifter like I was working towards before. Right now with my personal fitness goals, having an amazing, great body is not at the top of my list. As you can see, I have so many other things going on that I do still want to stay active, so I thought salsa dancing would be great. However, I am terrible at it, so one day at a time. And that concludes my 2019 setup. This is my January 2019 layout. So I already started my gratitude page because it is already the 2nd of the year and I've been trying to film this video, I kid you not, for probably 2 weeks now. So I have had this bullet journal layout completed and I've been working on my Spanish bullet journal, which I will leave the link down below for my channel that will be on. You guys can go and watch that. But I just did a real simple theme of gold, silver, and black, and I'm really liking how simple it turned out. And I'm going to be honest, you guys, I really like the way my Spanish bullet journal turned out way more than this one. So if you are interested to see how it is a little bit different, be sure to click on over to that video as well. This is just my monthly view. I'm living for this page. I love how clean and simple it is. It's very easy to read. The only thing that I'm not loving so much is this section here. And in my Spanish bullet journal, I did it a little bit different to where I have the due date, the bill, how much I'm paying, and if it was paid as a check. So I think that's going to work out a lot better for me, and I'll have to try to implement that into next month in the English bullet journal. But my Spanish bullet journal is a little bit wider. It's not as long, but it's wider, so I could fit more this way horizontally. So this just really helps me keep track of my bills, and I did put my goals down here, which hopefully when I look at it I will remember that they're my daily goals that I'm working towards. The expense tracker, this is pretty self-explanatory. I tried to keep it real simple because as this fills up, it gets kind of overwhelming to see the whole page full of stuff. I'm trying to get down to using just one page for my expenses, so I put this page as a just in case. I'm gonna probably do another 2-page expense tracker next month and then evaluate from there. Am I using 2 pages? Do I need 2 pages? Can I go back down to 1 page? So we'll see how that goes within the next few months. And then this page is my personal daily goal / weekly goal tracker, and I have a quote here that I feel like fits perfect with this that says, "A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step." And that is also just for me personally to remember that in order to be great at something, or in order to get anywhere with something, you need to first take the first step. Kind of like you need to walk before you can run kind of deal. And I know for me personally, I get these visions of what everything could be, and I want to work so hard towards those visions, and then I get discouraged because I basically need to start at square one, and I don't want to be starting at square one. I want to be, completely like finished and have everything perfect as I have it in my mind, and I just need to realize that that's not realistic. You do need to work hard for anything that you want in your life. So I thought this was just a great quote page to have right here next to this to remind me that I just need to take small baby steps with everything, one day at a time, one step at a time, and not get myself so worried and anxious over all of these things that literally I just don't have any control over. So that is this page here. And another thing, guys, this bullet journal, I think it's like a cheaper version of a Lloydstrom. I'm not sure how to say the name. I'm not a fan of these pages because, as you can see, you can really see through the pages. That's just a little side note. I actually really enjoy the Artist Loft from Michaels better, and that was only $5, whereas this bullet journal was $20. So I think I'll be buying all of my bullet journals from Artist Loft going forward. Also, these pages are a little bit yellowy beige, and the Artist Loft pages are more of a white type of page that you can see the colors a lot better on. Alright, this page or set of pages I also love. This is another quote page that says, "Where the mind goes, the man follows." I love this quote, and I tell myself this quote a lot now because I'm really focusing on changing my thoughts. And at one point I didn't even really know that like you can change your thoughts. I just thought they kind of pop up in your head and you know that they're just there. But what I'm realizing is once they pop up into your head, you don't have to let them take space in your head. You can kick them out for better thoughts. And basically what that quote says is what you think you become, and I totally think that that's true. So I love how simple this page is as well. Along with the mood tracker for the month. This is the first time that I've ever done a mood tracker, but I'm really excited to see how this is going to play out because in the past I've tended to have a real negative type of attitude that I'm really trying to work on, and I think doing this and trying to find good in every day, I'm hoping that this will make me look at my days as more of good days rather than like regular or not so great days. So I tried to keep this really minimal because once this gets filled in, it's just going to be colored dots everywhere. So as you can see, I have my key down here, gold being good, gray being fine, and black definitely not fine. So I'm hoping that I don't have any black days this month, but we'll see as the month goes on. Okay, this section, you guys, if you want a more detailed video about this section of my bullet journal, I will be more than happy to make that for you, but I'm not going to go into the details of this right now because this is a long section. This is my Spanish section. I'm really going gung-ho at trying to learn Spanish, so I have each week broken up into different parts that I will be learning, and if that's something that's interesting to you and you want to see what I'm doing and how I'm trying to become fully fluent in Spanish, leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to film a video each week for you guys to show you what I'm doing each week to teach myself some more Spanish. Alright, now this page here, I really also love this quote. It says, "What if you simply devoted this year to loving yourself more?" I think there's a lot of times where, definitely myself, but I think a lot of other people as well struggle with really just loving themselves, and there's a lot of days where it's easy to beat yourself up. So I put this here just to kind of have a reminder that, you know, this year I'm gonna not just be more thankful for everything that I have in my life, but I'm also going to focus on loving myself more and remembering that I don't need to be so hard on myself when things aren't perfect, because nothing's perfect, we're not perfect, and it's totally fine to struggle and not be this perfect version of yourself. As long as you are making progress, that's what counts. And next to it here I have my grocery lists for the week, and I have it broken up into 5 sections where I can just write down my grocery list for the week. If you were watching my previous videos, you would know that I was using the Walmart grocery app, but I have since stopped using that and I went back to my paper lists. And then here, this is my final quote getting into the weekly spread. So here this says, "Fear kills more dreams than failure ever will." As you can see, this page you can really see through from the next 2 pages, which it's the only thing that I really don't like about this bullet journal, to be honest. But this quote, I love this quote because I've realized I'm 28 years old, and I've realized that I have let fear hold me back from so much because I'm afraid of failure, and I just don't want to live that life anymore. Like, I'm done with it. 2019 is my year to kick failure and fear in the butt and be like, I'm not afraid of you, and I'm gonna go for the things that I want to go for. So I thought it was nice to put that right there when I open up to my weeklies. So I did all of the weeklies the same, like this style layout, because I really think that this style is going to work really well for me personally. I broke this up into 2 sections, so as you can see I have tasks on this side, meals on this side. Don't mind my whiteout, I don't know what I did there, but I'm living for how these little gold squares turned out. This way I can at least put all of my tasks on one side, things that I need to get done or things that I have to do throughout the week, and then I can plan whatever I'm going to be making. The main days that I really need to plan is for the days that we are working, so that I at least have stuff on hand to be able to make those meals. But that is everything for my January bullet journal layout, plus my 2019 setup. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you aren't already, if you like bullet journal videos, because I'll be honest, you guys, this is like my new favorite thing to do in my life. I've been sitting around my house just bullet journaling because it has been so much fun for me. I already have great ideas for February's layout, so I can't wait to show them with you. What was that? I can't wait to share them with you. That is it for my 2019 bullet journal setup video plus January layout. I hope you guys loved it. If you guys are interested, I did start a second channel where I will be posting a second bullet journal video every month, but this time in Spanish. I'm going to show you guys a little sneak peek right here. If you guys want to see how I recreated my January 2019 layout and my January spread but in Spanish, click over to that channel. I will leave the link in the description below, so that way you guys can see how I changed it up, because they're not the same. They do have the same color scheme and type of theme of the layout, but I did do a few different things in this one versus the English version. So make sure you do that. Link is in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!